Good morning. This is JC, and I want everybody to be aware of this. So, if you're on Social Security, like 73 million of us are, that you are doing the right things to make sure your checks aren't interrupted.
Trump's latest change to Social Security, going to end in checks not going out, advocate. Published by Alternet. On Friday, the Social Security Administration, SSA, announced that it was cutting communications staff at its regional offices and moving all official communications to X, which is owned by South African centibillionaire Elon Musk. Musk is also the founder of the Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, which has, with President Donald Trump's blessing, made deep cuts to multiple federal agencies and fired thousands of federal workers. This move could, according to Social Security Works Executive Director Alex Lawson, mean that some recipients may not get their benefits after being unable to have critical questions answered. Lawson told MSNBC's Rachel Maddow that Friday's announcement may lead to the first time in the SSA's 90-year history that payments don't go out to beneficiaries. Through war and peace, through boom and bust, through health and pandemic. Not a single payment has been missed. But months after this billionaire gets in there, that's change, Lawson said. I wish I had a better answer for people, but this is going to end in checks not going out, the money that we have earned not getting into our hands. And I believe strongly that that's the point. The cuts they've made have no other rhyme or reason except to literally destroy the system. In order to prevent interruptions in benefits, Lawson urged retirees to make sure they have a hard copy of their Social Security file, which includes their wage history and benefit amount. He warned that the digital versions of recipients' Social Security files may not be there after these Doge goons are done with their chainsawing. During the 2025 Conservative Political Action Conference, Musk came on stage with a chainsaw gifted to him by Argentinian President Javier Milei, who himself ran on taking a chainsaw to Argentina's government agencies, and said during a Q&A session that he wanted to cut Social Security by hundreds of billions of dollars. Lawson gave viewers several tips on how to prepare for a potential interruption in benefits. We also advise people to get in contact with the constituent services staff in their federal elected representatives' offices, both their senators and their representative, he continued. Get a phone number, get an email, let them know that you're worried about you or your loved one's benefits. You want to be able to be in contact with them if a penny is missing, or if it's late, or if it doesn't show up at all. Make sure that these folks are not alone, because a missed check for some people is a death sentence, he added. A missed check for some people is going to mean that they are out on the street. So we have to come together and understand that when this catastrophic failure happens, and I believe it will, there's no indication that they're trying to fix things, just accelerate it.
There you go. Be aware that you need an X account to find out what's going on with Social Security. And X used to be Twitter, so that's what they're talking about. And somebody should put a foot up, so far up fuckhead's ass that he'd taste the leather in his mouth. Um, this is just an attack on the lower income people, the people who worked all their lives putting money into Social Security. Social Security and Medicare are not entitlement programs. They're not granted by the government. Social Security and Medicare you pay into as a separate tax out of your paycheck each month, which means it belongs to you like a 401k. It does not belong to the government. Doge and Musk have no right to be in there hacking at your earned money. Social Security is a separate fund. And in fact, it's a fund the government has borrowed trillions of dollars from and has never paid it back. It was done under Reagan. It was done under, I'm trying to think, it was the Democratic president. What's his name? Anyway, it's been done. Money's been taken out of this account by both Democrats and Republicans to do other things in the government to cover their shortages, and it's got to stop. And if the money were put back, which it probably never will be, then there would be no shortages. But this money belongs to you, not the government. Doge has no right, absolutely no right to be in there because it's not a government program that they can touch, although they're trying to. So if this happens, then there should be 73 million people marching on Washington, raising hell. And if they want to think January 6th was bad. What do they see? 73 million people who come there, who show up, those who can walk, who can come with their walkers, who come in their wheelchairs. 73 million gray-haired people coming to Washington, D.C. You better watch out, because if you mess with our Social Security, we're coming for you. This is JC, St. Louis's oldest living hippie, saying, fuck Elon Musk and get his ass out of government. Fuck Donald Trump. Pock some more, Jack, and keep on trucking.